Welcome to another edition of Rant, where I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. Now today, I'm going to talk about the NBA, but I'm not here to criticize it. Now, hold on to your hats. I'm actually here to praise the NBA. Yes, you heard that right. Now, given all the times I've ripped the NBA on this podcast, you're probably thinking, wait, what? John's going to say something nice about the NBA? What? Did I just suddenly slip into some parallel world? It's like, well, don't worry. You haven't slipped into a parallel world. Now, if I came on this podcast and I said that I love the Dallas Cowboys and Taylor Swift is my all-time favorite singer, that's the time to worry, because then you'll know that you're in a parallel world. But anyway, I digress. Now, while I do have many issues with the NBA, I'm a person where I feel I have to give credit where credit is due. Now, less than 2 weeks ago, Boston Celtics legend Bill Russell passed away at the age of 88. Yesterday, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver announced that Russell's number 6 would be retired league-wide. Probably the first good decision that Adam Silver has made in his entire tenure. And yes, I call this a good decision. Good. I think it's a great decision. I support this decision 100%. So many people, now they consider Michael Jordan the GOAT. But, you know, Bill Russell, you could consider him the original GOAT. In fact, you can make a very valid argument that Bill Russell is still the GOAT. Now, how about this for a list of accomplishments? This might take a while since we're talking about Bill Russell. Now, Russell played for the Celtics from 1956 to 1969. In that time, he won 11 NBA championships. Let me say that again. He won 11 NBA championships, which means he has more rings than he had fingers. He was a 5-time league MVP. He led the league in rebounding 4 times. He is still second all time in total rebounds. He was named to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. He was also the first black coach in NBA history. In fact, he was a player coach from 1966 to 1969 for the Celtics and won his last 2 NBA titles in that role. He was also inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame as both a player and a coach. And along with all that, Russell was very involved in the civil rights movement back in the 1960s and the 1950s, back when real racism and real segregation were prevalent in this country. There was one instance, I believe this happened in the late 50s, where 2 black players from the Celtics were refused service in a Kentucky restaurant solely because of the color of their skin. So Russell rallied his other black teammates on the Celtics, there were 4 others at the time, to boycott the game they were playing that day as a form of protest. And also another incident involving Russell, when civil rights leader Medgar Evers was murdered by the KKK in 1963, Russell flew down to Mississippi. He got together with Evers' brother, and they put on an integrated basketball camp, not just for black kids, for both black and white kids together on the same court. He also attended several marches with Dr. Martin Luther King, and in the year 2010, Russell was given the Presidential Medal of Freedom by then President Barack Obama. So this man lived quite a life, and not just as a basketball player, but as someone who wanted to try to make positive change in our society. So if the NBA is going to pick a player whose number will be retired throughout the entire league, I don't think they could have had a better choice than Bill Russell. Now, Does all this mean I've changed my opinion about the NBA as a whole? Well, heck no. I still have a lot of problems with the league, with its cult of wokeness, and with how they lick the boots of China. But in this one instance, I will salute them for making a decision I don't think anyone can disagree with. Bill Russell's number 6 retired across the league. NBA, I applaud you for that decision. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Rust Rants. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all of KYCA's social media. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Rumble. Check us out on KYCA.info. Be sure to smash that like button and leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you have to say on this video. Till next time, I'm John Rust. I'll see you soon.